Okay, here we are. We're doing Contra 3. I did the first two. And, yeah. So we're gonna do 3. Because of course we are. 3 is one of the best, if not the best. 4 was actually really good too. It was on the DS, but if you ever get a chance to play it, I'm hoping they'll put it on the Nintendo Switch online subscription thing, because they have a bunch of other systems on there with games. Anyway, whatever. It's a good game. I mentioned in my other, I think in my Super C playthrough, that Contra 4 actually has the first and second game unlockable, so... Okay, so we're gonna give ourselves 7 lives, because there's no code in this game, no Konami code. And I'm gonna do normal, I know. Don't be a noob, do hard. I don't want to do hard. I've beaten the game on hard before. I know I don't have proof, this is back in the 90s. Believe me or don't believe me, I don't care. I know I did it. It sucked. But, anyway, yeah. I played this one quite a bit when I was a kid. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, jeez. I just tried to switch my gun out, and I hit L2. That clearly doesn't do it. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, there we go. X button does it. Why does this feel so fast? Is this just me? Maybe this... Probably just because I played the first two, and not that they're slow, but... I guess I forgot how fast-paced this game is. I haven't played it for a while. Anyway, so here we have the boss from the first game. First level of the first game. Isn't even a boss now, it's just like a roadblock. Now we got a big tank. Big old tank. Ba-boom. One hit takes out the thingy. The wall. Alright, now... The cool thing about this game is you can have 2 weapons. So I've always kind of gone by a theory of have one good ranged weapon and one good, like, power strength weapon. You know, ranged weapons are for the level, and then the power weapon is for the boss. But everyone has their preferences. I know some very specific weapons work really good against, you know, specific bosses and situations, so it's almost like it all depends on the exact level and the exact, you know, part of each level. I think every gun in this game has, you know, some level that gun is awesome at. But I tend to stick with the homing gun and the C gun, which I think is, I don't know, I don't remember the original instruction book. I think calls it the crush gun, I think, or it might be concussion, or the cool gun. It's cool. It's a cool gun. Maybe it's the cheddar cheese gun. Watch this. Oh, I'm in the fire, but I'm not dying. Yeah, I played this a lot as a kid, obviously. I remember all those little details, like you can drop down into the fire there without getting hurt. Alright, now this guy sucks. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. Now, you might be saying, why did you use all your bombs? Because honestly, I usually die before I can use all my bombs, and then I waste them, because if you die, you lose all your bombs. And when I was younger, I remember I used to save them up, but, you know, with Contra, you're gonna randomly get hit by some stray bullet and lose all your bombs, and you're like, why didn't I use them? So I learned to start using them. This level sucks. Oh geez, that was way too close. And yeah, this level can make you freaking dizzy. So I apologize if you're watching this and you're like, oh my gosh. Stop with that. So this is like kind of a different idea or different take on the top-down levels from like Super C. Oh my gosh, quit respawning. Thank you. So obviously these are pretty much not non-linear stages where you can where you can start anywhere on the map, but the idea is obviously to take out all of these little manhole guys. Oh, I still didn't do it? Where's the last one? Oh, I forget the arrow guides you. Oh, there he is. I'm getting my buttons all mixed up. So you can duck, as you can see, which is nice, but you can't move around when you duck, so like if you're ducking and then one of those little worms come along, you're screwed because they can just trample right over you. Ooh, so anyway, here's the second boss. He's not too bad if you have the right weapon. Well, that's pretty much any boss in this game. Oh, come on. Thought that was it. There we go. Bam! So yeah, there we go. Alright, doing okay, haven't died yet. I know it's coming sooner or later, but probably on this level. So... oh geez. Oh, I thought... never mind. So, funny story about the final boss in this game. Spoilers. Go away, laser. Anyway, I was waiting for that laser to disappear. So when I was younger, I always played this game on normal mode. And a friend of mine and I were both playing, and we, you know, beat it on normal. And at the end of the game, there's a few, like, different phases to the final boss. And after the last... so in the normal difficulty, you... ooh... sorry. You go through the first, you know, few phases, and then there's a part where you basically you have to fight his brain, and that's like the final part, you know. And and then that's it. And so my friend at the time was like, so did you know that on hard mode, after you beat the brain, And then this helicopter comes down and, like, picks you up, and you fly out of this cavern, and that's the end of the game. And he's like, did you know on hard mode, when you fly out, these two, like, pieces of armor come from the left and right side of the screen and clamp onto the brain and give him these big long mechanical arms, and he chases you up the thing and you have to fight him again. And I'm gonna be honest, I thought he was full of crap. Because back then, we didn't have internet, so there was always that kid that would make up, you know, things about video games, because, you know, games have Easter eggs and stuff in them. And, you know, different little interesting things the developers put in there. So it wasn't completely unheard of, you know, to have some funny little weird thing pop up in a game. But there was always those kids that knew we couldn't really prove them wrong, you know, because we didn't have internet. So kids would make stuff up, you know. Oh, did you know? Like, one of them is Final Fantasy 6 or 3, depending on which one you want to go with. But, you know, the one with Kefka. There was this rumor, I remember, that you could have General Leo in your party. General Leo was just kind of a, you know, character that was obviously related to the storyline, and there were even a few parts where he was like in I think you had a battle, you know, as part of the campaign where you got to control him in one or two battles. So they clearly kind of programmed him to be playable for that very brief part. But he dies. Spoilers. Like, there's that one guy that's like, I was gonna play that game and you ruined it for me. Anyway, I hate these guys. Oh my gosh, I hate these guys. I'm gonna die here, I guarantee it. So anyway, there was this rumor that you could get General Leo, you could, like, resurrect him, and it was all complicated. You have to beat 250 of this certain enemy in this certain part of the map, and they would drop this thing that would let you, like, revive him. And yeah, it was, I mean, it sounded legit, you know what I mean? But there were people, I remember all the time, that would, you know, say, oh yeah, you can get General Leo in your party, and you just gotta do this thing with the... Oh, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. I hate you, bees. Well, I still got my homing gun. My Homer Simpson gun. Anyway. So yeah, people would make stuff up like that, and, you know, eventually people would find out it was a bunch of crap, but it was hard to tell what was real and what wasn't. So he told me this, and at the time I was like, oh, that's cool. But, like, I basically didn't believe him. Ooh, I got... Oh, but I'm gonna die now because I didn't... No, I knew I was gonna die. I messed up, and I should have used my bomb before I died, and now I died again, and this is all going to crap. That's right, I'm not giving up. I got this. I got this. So, if you haven't figured out by now the end of the story, like, years later, I was playing the game and decided to try to play it on hard mode. And I will admit, there's a part toward the end of the game that you can get the final boss to, like, drop out these little aliens, and he'll do it infinitely, and you can just sit there and kill them over and over to get free guys. So yes, I did that. But hey, it wasn't like a cheat code. I just took a lot of time killing these little disposable aliens to get some free lives. Anyway, that's how I managed to beat the final boss on hard mode, and sure enough, after he quote-unquote died, yeah, the helicopter comes down to pick me up, and those two pieces of armor latch on from the sides, and he starts chasing me up, and I was like, Madre Dios, the legends were true. And he's not, the last part of him isn't that difficult, but you can die a couple times, and if you only have a couple lives left, well, you're pretty much screwed. Oh, good lord. How insane is this game, seriously? Now I'm hanging on a helicopter. First you're going down this highway at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Now I'm hanging on a helicopter. And guess what? And now guess what? Yep. We're just hanging onto this missile that gets launched through the air. Like, they took the insane factor of this game and just amped it up to 11. Not that I'm complaining, this is good stuff. Oof, just about bit it there. So this is tricky. Hitting this, whoop, there it is, of course, I was just about to say that. I was gonna say, this bottom gun, you can't really, if you try to shoot it diagonally, it's really hard because you have to get kind of close and you'll get hit by those things that shoot, so you have to drop down to this bottom missile. But you only have a second because the missiles are constantly exploding. So it's like you're constantly jumping and ooh. Anyway, yeah, so the top one isn't that bad, but once you gotta take out that bottom one, you have to drop down to that lower missile and shoot straight to the right, which also sucks if you have like the fire gun, because it has a limited range and you can't even hit it with the fire gun, so you've got to have like pretty much any other gun. Of course, the cheddar cheese gun doesn't reach that bottom gun either. Oh, I hate this level. As James Rolfe would say, this level is poopy. It sucks so bad. I don't want to bomb, because I'm not going to use it and then I'm going to die. Oh my gosh. Are you just going to keep respawning and ruining my life? Oh no. Alright, here we go. So yes, you can fall off the edge, which is an instant death, obviously. No, you lose 10 hit points if you fall off the edge. I'm like wanting to use my bomb so I don't lose it, but I'm like waiting for the right time. You know what? This is the right time. Okay, we'll get the laser. Laser's actually good in these overhead levels. Oh my gosh. So, this part sucks because it's hard to tell by looking at it, but the game is constantly turning you in a clockwise motion. But you can hold the L button to be constantly turning in a counterclockwise motion, which will essentially cancel each other out. But the problem is, you can actually turn twice as fast if you tap and hold the button. So, if you're trying to get your turn speed just right, and like you tap it like that, it's yeah, it's complicated. Alright, but I think I can do this if I remember. No! Oh, jeez. Thought that was it. See, if you hold... There it is. There it is. Nice. On your first rotation, if you tap the L button once, you can lock your... How am I explaining this? Your direction. Trajectory, that's the word I was thinking of. You can lock your trajectory just right to be aiming at the eye in the middle. And if you have a strong weapon like the laser, that boss isn't that hard. But other than that, you know what? I'm not doing the laser. We're doing spread shot here. Anyway, other than that, that boss can be a real pain in the butt. Oh, what do I want? No, I don't want the C-gun. Go away, C-gun. I do want you later, but I know there's another drop. So I'm gonna hopefully get that second C-gun drop. The cheddar cheese gun. Nope, not the F-gun. Man, this is just amped up to 11. Nope. Thanks a lot for that. I did not want the laser. And in my mind, I did air quotes when I said laser. So this is clearly just the final boss of the first game. Now, I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but the next boss here is the final boss of the second game, and I didn't know that when I was younger because I hadn't played the second game. So I got to this part and I was like, what in the hell is this thing? Because it looks really screwed up, and when it jumps it does the weird little tail twitchy thing that's just creepy and gross. Oh, come on, I thought that would have killed it. And I lost all those stupid bombs. Why didn't I use those bombs? I never learned what. There it is. Ooh, tail twitch. Don't tell me that's not gross and creepy. Like, why do you gotta do that? Alright. Now I need this C-gun. Give me the C-gun. There it is. This next boss, I don't even know how you beat him without the C-gun. Well, it's possible, but it sucks. Alright, ready for this crap? Look at this crap. What is this crap? Come on, why aren't you doing your little teleport? There it is. Because he puts his tail up as a shield, as you can see, and that blocks everything except the C-gun. So if you didn't know how to do that, I honestly don't know how you would do that. You gotta move up, down, and then shoot up at an angle, and then up, down, shoot up at an angle. Lather, rinse, repeat. Okay, now I gotta think about this. Do I want the flame gun or the C-gun? Oh, God bless America. I think I want the C-gun. Please don't kill me, bro. Oh, jeez, there it is. We're gonna use that bomb. So here's the part that I cheated. Well, I mean, I didn't cheat. Earlier, I'm like, it's not cheating. So you can just sit here and kill enemies left and right. But trust me, it takes a while. It takes a long time to build up even, like, an extra 5 lives. It probably takes, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I mean, that doesn't seem like a long time, but when you're just doing this, like, you know, you're like, oh my gosh. You start to get into that little brain fog, and you can screw up and lose a life, and then that's like 3 or 4 minutes down the drain, and you're like, ugh. Alright, come on, you big bastard. So you gotta randomly choose that. I just picked the worst one too. You gotta randomly pick one of his attack modes by shooting at him. And I've legit seen people online that can actually, like, hit what they, you know, they target something specifically. And I'm like, how in God's name do you do that? And I got the worst. I got the hardest two just now. Something easy, please. Oh, well, this can suck, but if you have a bomb, that's kind of a get out of jail free card. And I still have never figured out if this boss is like a I knew it. If this boss is you just have to beat so many modes of his, or if it's an actual damage thing, and I am going to die. Oh my gosh. I am sweating from my butt. Oh good, this one's easy. Please just die. Please just die. I don't want to continue. Oh, good lord. Oh, no, this is it. Come on. I cannot believe I did that. I have never reached so far up my butt and retrieved something to that degree. Holy shnikes. Well, that just took 8 months off my life, at least. So yeah, at this point on hard mode, the two little things come from either side of the screen, and right here is where he chases you up. Which, good thing I'm not on hard mode, because I guarantee you I would die, and that was my last life. And so yeah. But, geez, talk about skin of your teeth. I thought that guy had me by the balls. I'm getting better, hey, thanks. But this Alien Wars only gets harder. I'm sorry, a trophy just popped up, and I just realized that you guys can't see that. So if you want to fully test your gameplay techniques, prepare yourself for the ultimate challenge. I like how it doesn't say, like, try hard mode. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to fully test your techniques, prepare yourself for the ultimate challenge, which is what? You know, like, you think it would say afterwards, like, beat the game without dying. Or try hard mode or something. Like, what's the ultimate challenge, game? And then, like the other games, it just starts you over. But, alright, that was Contra 3. And, man, I gotta go take a breather, because that was stressful. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna do more playthroughs of other games. I don't know what yet, but if any of my 3 viewers have any any requests, put it in the comments or whatever, and I would be happy to play whatever. Well, I'm not gonna lie, there are some games that I'm probably gonna be like, no, I don't want to play that game. But anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but I'll probably, if I don't get any requests, I'll just think of something and I'll put another one up probably within the next week or so. Alright, see you in the next video. Peace out.